Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 15 properties, 12 on the Toronto Real Estate Board system. There's 3 more on the Oakville Milton system. Funny enough, no pictures on the Oakville Milton, but you can check these links. They are updated in real time, meaning if the agent 2 minutes from now puts the pictures up, they're going to show up when the links are refreshed or when they're open. So let's get started with the list. Okay, so first one up is 341 Wilson, number 12, 369. Remember a few days ago I said that there is a condo townhouse with electric baseboards for 349. End unit holding back on offers. This one's basically kind of similar to that. Now, the other one took offers on Tuesday, but the MLS isn't updated with the price. So if it did sell for more than $350, it would have broken that glass ceiling. And it also may have opened up the opportunity for this one here. Those are original cabinets, but they've been painted. Overall, I think this one is holding back on offers as well, but I don't find it looks as good as the one that we profiled for $349. Here's another condo townhouse option on Pitfield, 349.9, right at Ontario and Steeles. Best part of that, you are walking distance from Louis to have some awesome breakfast. Anyway, what I like about this is it's a 4-bedroom, and it is by far the cheapest way to get a 4-bedroom anything in town. So if you need that 4th bedroom, this will get, even with this price and these condo fees, this will get you in for less than buying. Pretty much townhouse freehold starts at like $600 for a 4-bedroom. So inside renovation, and I think just by nature of demand and also what's been happening with even some of the 3-bedrooms that are nice, that are in similar condition to this, selling for over $4, I would say I wouldn't be surprised. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if this one hit $420, $430, or even as high as maybe even $450. So get ready. It is, in my eyes, one of the, they don't come out often. The 4-bedrooms, I would say maybe 3, 4, 5 times a year they come out. So if you want it, you got to jump on it. Now, Inman Heights, if it looks familiar, it was actually listed in August, and they put it at $647.9. Now they're at $609, which is I have a client with the same model as this. He has a finished basement, but similar finishes. And I said to him, look, you might be able to get $670, $680 for your house. This one, if you take out the basement, what's that worth? In a home like this, $15,000, $20,000. They have the potential in this home easily of whipping past, $650. I would say there's a real possibility there. Nicely designed and good backyard here too. It's standard size, but the house isn't massive, which means you actually get a little bit more square footage. The actual measurement of the house is 1,600 square feet. So there you go. It will sell for more. They're taking offers on... Let me just have a look here on the other screen, because we have the 3rd paragraph with broker comments that the public can't see, but we can see them. They are taking offers on September 28th. It's a Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. So this one on Landsborough looks good, $629. We just sold one over on Scott. I would say similar traffic patterns. Smaller than this one, we sold it for $620, and this one actually looks like it has a couple of upgrades that ours didn't have. It's more than 2,000 square feet. I could easily see this one selling for more than what they're listed for. I believe one of the things that sabotages a listing is too much crap on top of your cabinets. This looks like, number one, there's no storage space, and it also looks really cluttered, and it takes your eyes away from the rest of the house. On top of your fridge, same thing. Get that stuff out of there. Pack it up. Get rid of it. It serves no purpose for a listing. I also think that these lights cost the builder about $3. In a kitchen that has, a double oven here, you've got decent appliances. Spend $100 on a light. I think it's one of the biggest opportunities that people miss is they take these crappy round builder lights and sell their home with it. Now, people can change the lights. I get that. I understand the logic of it, but if you do it for them and you are able to benefit from some of the presentation of a new light, I think it's one of those top 5 investments that we always talk about. It's in good shape, it looks like. Glass shower, that's an upgrade in the master. And again, I could see this one happening easily. I could see this one selling north of $650. Alexander Crescent, $799, 2,700 square feet with a finished basement is generally a very good price. They mentioned brilliant hardwood. I don't know if this home I'd give the brilliant rating to, but the next one I will, and I'll tell you why in just a sec. So it's good layout, custom kitchen by Aya. I thought it looked almost like an IKEA cabinet, but then you've got this kind of bread box thing and just things that you don't typically see with IKEA cabinetry, but they've definitely spent some money here. There's no doubt about it. Light fixture, right there, proof. Look at how good this room looks compared to the standard one, which is something builders have been putting in for 40 years. So it looks like there's a loft upstairs. I don't know if they have included that. What some agents do is with the loft is they say it's a bedroom, you just need to close it off. Or if there are 4 bedrooms plus that loft space. Little bar downstairs. Now, it also backs onto James Snow, right? So the angle here is kind of cleverly hiding the hydro lines that happen right behind. Some people like that. I've talked about that in past episodes, how even though there's a busy road, you don't have a neighbor looking directly over your place. The tough one with this is that on the other side of James Snow is you're going to have the Dairy Green Business Park. So we're talking commercial, kind of light industrial kind of thing, warehouses. You're going to see that on the other side of the street. So if view is important to you, this one is going to change in the future. So you just want to make sure you do your homework as much as you can for what could be a little bit further away, maybe 50 to 100 feet from you. Okay, we're going to wrap up on the Treb list on Cousins. Then I'm going to point out just a couple quick things on Oakville Milton. So $819 is the price for this one. It backs onto green space. And what I like about this is that this is the brilliant hardwood, is that in general, people say to us, they say, oh, I want a dark home. I want dark floors. I want dark this. Too light or too dark, I think, is trendy. Now, what they've done with the floors here, they've matched the wall color really nicely with it. And a lighter floor just kind of keeps things just a little less heavy. You know, you've got a nice feeling if you get the lighter hardwood right, which is not easy because it involves furniture, paint, everything else. I think it has the opportunity to create an even better impression in most cases than a dark floor. And so there you go. California shutters. There's it looks like there's no carpet in this whole house, and great finishes too. There's your privacy behind. So that's the Union Gas Trail that's right behind this house. A little bit of a pond, and you've got a 46-foot wide lot, which is starting to become very, very hard to find. So the house, I'm just going to look at the model here. I'll tell you right now, just from looking at these pictures, called an Albion Bay model. It's just around 2,200 square feet. So they are banking on some of the upgrades, the no neighbors behind, and the finished basement, in order to come up with this price. Okay, so in the Oakville Milton list, we have 3 properties. You can see where they are. It's going to pull up with a default for the map. Then we're going to go to client full. And so Gordon Heights is, I don't remember the name of it, but it's about 1,700 square feet. Actually, let's do this. It'll be easier to look at through bigger photos. It's built by Sundial. This is basically your entire family room. So you don't really have a formal dining room per se. There's another example of upgrading a light and creating a much better impression. But you have kitchen and then you have family room. That's your main floor. Upstairs you've got laundry plus 3 bedrooms. And California shutters. There's 8-foot ceilings here. Because they've spent money on the the cabinets look good, but the countertops, the backsplash, to me, the appliances being upgraded would have helped. Again, nothing is mandatory, but it would make a big difference. Iron pickets on the stairs, open front entrance, and then that's the front bedroom. And does it show the master? Maybe we skipped it. 110-foot lot is about 30 feet deeper than the standard Mattamy lot in this subdivision. So $724 for what else has been going on, and for the depth of the lot, I would say seems like a pretty fair price. We've got a home a little bit bigger than this on a nice deep lot coming out on Costigan in probably about a week or two. So stay tuned for that. If you like this one, you want some details about Costigan, let us know. It is really nice and super clean. Okay, next one up is Ledwith Drive, and it says number 160. It's not really number 160. It's in Drury Park. We talk about this as being the only lifestyle community for adults in Milton. Adults basically meaning the 50-plus crowd. Although there are some people that live there that are less than 50. It tends to have kind of that retirement feeling. It's actually a really nice subdivision built by Delridge. You have 1,400 square feet. Plus a finished basement. There have been the last few sales have been $680,000, $690,000, $700,000. There's such strong demand to live in this neighborhood that we often find that these units sell off the market. At least half the sales that I know about have happened off MLS. So if you do like this area, there's definitely a strong push to live here. Although prices, I would say over the last 12 months, have risen to the point where I think it's slowed this neighborhood down just a little bit. Because if you're going to downsize, you're going to pay $680,000 or $700,000. In most cases, you need a bit more of a spread. You'd almost have to sell your home for $1 million to $1.2 million for it to make sense to downsize into something like this and cash out a bit of money. So there we go. That's the list. If you have any questions, give us a call. And if you want to see anything in this list, anything that's listed out there, we're going to treat you really well and keep you safe and make sure it's a profitable, great experience. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.